This guy went to the Apollo University Lodge, a sun god lodge, imagine that. And he came up with the geologic column. Basically all the evidence we find buried in soil because there was a flood. Oh, it's really old, that's why it's down there. We know when you go up on high elevations, on the high mountains, you're still going to find remnants of sea life up there. That is Charles Lyell, but one thing he said, there was an agenda, and it was to free the science from Moses. It didn't end well for Pharaoh's magicians and sorcerers and wise men. Can you think of one plague that those wise men and sorcerers were able to undo? Were they able to ever push anything back? They never were. And you can imagine how dumb that is. Imagine if you're Pharaoh and you have these wise men and sorcerers who are using powers of darkness to help pull off these imitation miracles, and you're getting swamped by, let's say it's frogs coming out of the water, and they're like, all right, stand back, watch this, Pharaoh, I'm gonna make more of them come out. Like, you're not really helping the cause. They could never undo, not one time, our Father's work. And it's the same with these demonic doctrines today. They cannot undo our Father's work. And new technology gets invented, we can prove our Father's work happened. We can prove there's chariot wheels at the bottom of the Red Sea because they're still there. Gold plated. You can still see the gold shining through the sand. And there was the pillar of fire that they were singing about. And man, when I'm thinking about that pillar of fire, how foolish people can be, and we got to humble ourselves. The people that went after the people of Israel, they were being told, one little pillar of fire, it's turning into a cloud, don't worry, you know. You've got all these chariots. These people are little sheep herders walking across this land with all their children. We're going to go after them. It's not going to be that hard. And so you could imagine when he repeats the same lie at Armageddon, you know, with the battle. Look at all the ships we have. Look at all the army tanks we have. A bunch of resurrected saints. Like, we've got this, guys. This isn't Egypt. This will be different this time. You know, they're going to lie. They only have so many lies, and they usually repeat the same ones. And so that pillar of fire was there, and poor Mr. Charles Lyell. I'd like to take him on a field trip if he was still alive. Let's go down here and look at the melted sand on the shoreline when you go there. It's still melted. Stones are infused in this melted sand. And these people broke it up to prove that it was indeed melted, where that pillar of fire would have had to have been over 3,000 degrees to do that. So you imagine how warm that was. They went across on dry ground for a reason. If there was any water, any mud puddles, it was dried up in seconds. That pillar of fire is real.